We're going to be checking out one wild and crazy park with some of the most awesome exploration coasters of the entire contest so far. With this here, the Elements. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Park Spotlight Contest Edition. Today we're looking at the Elements created by SirAlan, and here they say, welcome to the Elements, an exploration of beauty of nature through earth, wind, fire, and water. The Parkview Hotel is the hub and centerpiece of the park for easy access to all four areas. Enjoy the scenic paradise of the gardens, relax during the day in Eden Residence, or visit the Channel 5 Gaming nightclub after dark. Magmatic originates from lava caverns and skates over the scorched surface of the fire area, positioned above the synchrotron, and accelerates and electrifies brave passengers. Aquafire originates from the rich and dense tropics and drops underground to ebb and flow through the subterranean rocks. Prepare for a fast-paced flight against the tight grip of Elios, the Keeper of Winds, suitable only for the strongest and bravest of all riders. Last of all, Odyssey is a VR journey into the realms of unreality. This sounds absolutely awesome. A very unique mashup. As you can see, such a unique and beautiful terrain, probably the most unique of the contest so far. So I'm excited. Let's jump right on into it. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing awesome today. Here we are arriving at the Elements mini park, and it is looking incredible. I love the mashup here. Lots of colors. Really unique architecture, as you can see here. Whoa! Ah, look at that. We got a park map. So we are in the gardens right now. Ooh, which coaster do I look forward to the most? This one in the back looks so insane. The spiraling, never-ending drop. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna get sick. I think I'm looking forward to this Synchron coaster the most, as it has a hidden surprise underground that I caught a glimpse of doing the B-roll. Well, let's explore the gardens here. It's interesting because I think we said 3 to 5 main attractions. 3 minimum, 5 maximum. Are we going up an exit? Why is nobody walking up this way? I'm not gonna go this way. Doesn't say exit. I'm assuming it has some nice nighttime lighting. We'll definitely check that out as well. Actually, you know what? I could just turn the lighting off and we'll just let it run its course, and we can see it at all different times of day. What was I saying? Yeah, well, it was 3 to 5. And I think, as far as I can tell, everybody in the contest so far has done 3. Nobody has accepted the challenge of more. And with 4 different elements, you would kind of expect there to be 4, but there is only 3. I guess the gardens is just the scenic area. Doesn't need a creation. Wow, we got a dive coaster kicking things off. The Aquafire, a dive Athon. There's a look at all the stats if you would like to see them. It's green across the board. Woo, lots of airtime, lots of inversions. Biggest drop is 55 meters. Oh, that has some really cool effects, and I love the fact that you use the dive coaster to dive us into essentially an entirely new realm, and the whole ride basically takes place underground. Look at that, we got the sun setting here. Gorgeous view. Look at that. Oh, coming in on the sunset. Incredible. All right. Staff only. Let's see what other surprises this garden has to offer. Ooh, I didn't quite catch this in the B-roll, I don't think, or at least not a close-up. I don't think we can actually... Oh, we can go in here. Oh, it's the residential. What? With the pink penguin. Oh, it's the Channel 5 Gaming nightclub. That's dope. Alright, I'm clipping this in as I was editing. I just noticed this press start to play button to the side. I was so distracted by all of this that I completely missed it. And on our way out, I noticed these as well. So I had to come back and see what this was all about. Alright. Vibing out. Look at the animatronics. What? Oh, this is awesome. Good job. Maybe instead of having the push start button, just have this on loop. Is that possible? Oh, here we go. Great song. Oh, nice. Maybe you could trap some guests in here on pads as well, because the guests would be dancing. It's a fun little effect. Worth it. Let's get back to the video. I dig it. Is there anything up top? Woohoo! Look at all this. We're approaching nighttime here. I think that's perfect considering we're at the nightclub and all. Oh, they're filming something here. Influencer corner. Wow. That's great. Okay, nighttime shots. Let's go. Look at all this lighting. Woo-hoo-hoo. Looking incredible. Alright, we gotta go to the town square here, the elements. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, I think the sun's starting to rise. Magmatic. I think this might be a ride. Oh, yes. This is the one I was looking forward to the most. And I'm not saving it for last because we're here. Just going where the park takes me. And that is underground. Interesting that you used a priority queue for the whole queue. This has a lot of depth. Look at all the pieces. All the steel beams. Oh, pause it. Let's take a look at these ride stats. We're dealing with a drive launch tire coaster, green across the board, lots of inversions again on this one. Big track length, a lot of exploration style coasters in this park. It's looking great. Good googly moogly! That just might be one of my favorite coasters in the contest so far. Something to do with the, I mean, okay, definitely the best lighting on any coaster so far. The amount of colors and visuals and the amount of lighting from the sun, the time of day chosen or the time of night with all the neon lights, contrasting that with all the details. Like there was so much like metal and visuals, and the light was kind of reflecting off that and hitting it in so many ways that it just made the ride so much more enhanced. Which all that together, plus an amazing coaster experience and exploration at that, has definitely made it one of my top favorites so far. Really nicely done. Yeah, this is crazy. Look at all this. I love me a good exploration coaster. You guys know that. We've done 2 exploration coaster contests on this channel so far. I think that might be the only... No, we've done 2 movies as well. And then we've done 2 video games, but technically the second one was hosted by Discord. And both being Blueprints, I want to say? No, the first one was not Blueprints. Oh. I've went up an exit, of course. What is this? Oh my god, that is gnarly. Yes. Anyways, I was going to say, Exploration Coaster Contest seems to be one of the ones we've done the most. At least out of the total amount of submissions combined, I think Exploration Coaster Contest has the most amount of views, or what do you call it, submissions in total. So it's definitely taking the cake and ends up being one of my personal favorites. I fell in love with exploration coasters very, very, very early on, as you guys would know. And ever since then, I just get excited when I see something over 1,500 meters in length, 2,000 plus. It's great. So I hope to see a few more like that in the contest, because we gave you the space for it. Definitely gave you the space for it. Business lounge. Maybe doing business up here. Work in progress. Don't submit any work in progress work. This is lovely. I like the vista points. As I was discussing in previous videos about a like next year's mini park contest, I know it's a little bit crazy and a little soon to start talking about next year's, but you know, the ideas are rolling because of doing this current contest. And I was gonna say that I think it would be fun to add in some sort of level of, what do you call it, elevation into the next one, where you are required to have at least one vista point high up at a certain, like, height. It has to be... The park requires a certain amount of elevation because there is something so wonderful about looking down at all this crazy stuff happening down below. And I think the best parks often are the ones that have a lot of height. And this one is compelling me for those very reasons. Yeah. Okay, look at this crazy thing. If you get nauseous easy, you might want to skip this one. Alright, Elios. There's a look at the stats. And we're just gonna get right to it. Wait a second. What is this? Oh, it's not connected. Or is it? No, it's not. It's just there for design? Interesting. I thought we were going to go all the way down that, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like this coaster. But in fact, I loved it. Let's ride it again at nighttime. Woohoo! That is phenomenal. Okay, let's. I have a feeling we've walked around most of the foot area. It's the coasters that reach out and span across the entire landscape. Odyssey. Oh, and there's a note for Odyssey that I'm supposed to close it down and reopen it. Wait, so there's a fourth coaster? Or is it a dark ride? There's a lot of people in the queue, so if I have to close it, I am going to delete the path. That way it immediately kicks off. Oh! I can see why you want me to close it down. We have a remotion track ride, and then it says ride seat view. All right. Yes! SirAlan! There's so much to talk about with that! You sneaky little bugger. And before I forget, SirAlan, if you're using Adobe Premiere to edit your videos in post, let me know how you did that water effect. That is really incredible. I want to see more water rides using that effect in post. I thought that looked incredible. I've never played around with that myself. I'd like to know how to do that. So that was a sneaky way of getting a gigantic exploration coaster into your park without actually building it into your park. We watched a video screen. I mean, if we look at this thing so everybody knows what's going on, he just parks us in front of a screen and then just drives it forward into a new one, and so on and so forth. I think they have a limit to how long they can be, so he just like alternates the videos or something, and that's the ride right there. That's the VR experience that was talked about in the description there. I think this is so clever. The ingenuity of it is just next level. It's a little bit cheaty, but allowed. That's what I love about it. It's not breaking the rules at all. Like, we saw the big centerpiece in that video, the big cube, and it's like you imported that or built it into an entirely different park and then ran a coaster through it everywhere and then recorded all that and put it on the screen. So we got to visit 2 parks and we got to experience a coaster that basically probably couldn't fit into this mini park the way that it was done. And it was incredible. I love that. Oh, wow. So I was giving Alan some extra bonus points here for just the amount of color and lighting and complexity going on in this ride, and I would say that this one deserves that too. This coaster was also absolutely insane. The dive coaster was insane, takes you underground. Conceptually, I think this might take the cake for like the most interesting coasters in the contest so far. I really like what you did with that VR ride, and I've never really seen anybody do that. I've seen similar stuff to that where they use the screens and play videos of other stuff. I've seen that, but not like an entire coaster in a mini park, and I have a feeling we might not see that from anybody else. And it's a great way to sneak out whatever you want on top of what you've already done. It's a double park spotlight in a sense. It had 4 crazy coasters and they were all just insane. You don't get the points for the realism, but you get the points for the science fiction. That was gnarly. What a gnarly experience. The park looks amazing as well. This is going to be a top contender and one of my personal favorites in terms of coaster/ride experiences, and the ingenuity of that extra VR ride is just incredible. So if you guys are going to be voting at the end of this bracket, keep SirAlan in mind. I definitely think he deserves your vote. I'm thinking he's going to be getting one of my top 3 votes for sure. I had a ton of fun with this. This was impeccable. Amazing work on this, SirAlan. Let me just double check the ride list to make sure you're not hiding any more rides. Nope, that's all of them. Good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of this experience? Leave your comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next Park Spotlight. Bye now.